Chinese food. We all love it. Noodles, rice, rich flavor combos, and that wonderfully mysterious fortune cookie in the end. Does it get any better than that? Whether you're getting takeout, delivery, or dining in at your favorite spot in Chinatown, if you're in a salty or tangy sweet mood, there's definitely a dish that will satisfy that craving. Interesting side note that there's still the misconception that current day recipes found in Chinese restaurants originate from China, while historians have traced most of the recipes we see today as innovations tailored by Chinese immigrants in the mid-1800s in San Francisco for the American public. I'm confident that you're going to enjoy today's very easy to make recipe, which captures all that great flavor while putting a fresh, healthy spin on it. Hey everyone! Today we are going to do some Chinese cooking. If you like Chinese food like I do, you are going to love this recipe. It is very healthy. We are going to do some shallow frying. We're not going to do the deep frying. We're going to end it up in the oven. It's extremely easy to do, but you can do sweet and sour, teriyaki, and any other proteins that you like to add to your Chinese dishes. Before we forget, don't forget to subscribe down below, and let's go check it out together. Let's start with our veggies. Diced celery, onion, carrots, red peppers, baby corn, and water chestnuts. Pausing for a quick sec. Use the vegetables that you and your diners are going to enjoy. So if you're a fan of sprouts or bok choy, go wild. Just make sure to cook the harder vegetables like carrots and baby corn for longer, and then bring the more delicate, softer ones like onions and peppers after, so you cook them evenly and don't have undercooked veggies. Okay, on to spices. Grab some basil, garlic powder, white pepper, nutmeg powder, cayenne pepper, turmeric, and ginger powder. For the base of your breading, you'll want some all-purpose flour, and you'll want a good amount of olive oil for cooking. Sorry, pausing one more time. I know it's tempting to use extra virgin olive oil, and it's cute to say EVOOO all over the place.
EVOO.
Yeah, thanks. But don't. You're cooking at higher temperatures, and you'll turn your house into a smokestack due to the viscosity of the oil. Olive oil is very healthy, but you have to use the right kind for the right occasion. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox now. Don't forget your protein. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Cut these into small chunks and give it a small splash of water. Set your oven onto 350 degrees so you're all ready to go when your chicken is ready. Okay, let's go get our hands dirty. In a plastic container, add your flour and spices together. As always, you'll want to play with the levels to your taste preferences. Don't be afraid of adding a little extra ginger for zing or white pepper for bite. And always remember these two rules. Number 1, you can always add more flour if your coating seems to spice strong. And number 2, don't be afraid of making too much coating mixture. You can always store it in a dark, cool place, or even the fridge or freezer for longer, and have it ready to go for your next amazing dish. Speaking about the big chill, it's time to talk about our sponsor for this video. It's nobody. But as always, please feel free to add a tip to the PayPal tip jar. The link's in the description. And thanks for several of you who contributed for the last video. In fact, if interested, include your favorite dish in the tip jar notes, and I'll recreate it for a future video. Okay, back to our spices. Use your hands to mix it around, or even quicker, pop the plastic top on and give it a good shake to mix it into a single concoction. In another plastic container, add some of your breading and toss a few chicken pieces. Cover it well and give it a good few shakes. You don't have to go overboard. This is not a set of maracas. Okay, grab the breaded pieces and put it on a plate, and repeat of course for all of your chicken pieces. Trust me, it's best to do all the chicken pieces so you can quickly shallow fry in continuous quick batches. Great, rev up that stove and get a good layer of regular olive oil in your large pan, and watch to make sure it doesn't get too hot or it's going to start to smoke. Add your chicken pieces around in a circle and don't cram them in. Just shallow fry in a few batches if needed, because you're going to need that space to flip the chicken pieces easily. After about a minute, yeah, these pieces will cook pretty quickly, flip them to the other side and get a nice light brown color there as well. It's important to note that you do not want to fully cook these pieces at this point. That's going to happen in the oven. Pop these puppies into the pan and repeat for the rest of your chicken pieces. Awesome! Now use your favorite Asian sauce from the supermarket and fully cover those chicken pieces. I'll have a separate video showing how you can make your sauces from scratch. And trust me, it's worth it. Oil up your pan, pop it into the oven for 30 minutes. While the chicken is wrapping up, you can now saute all your veggies. Again, start with your hard veggies first and work to the softer ones, tossing frequently in your pan. Wow, look how good this is coming out. You're going to love this. Once the chicken's done in the oven, bring it out and let's incorporate our veggies. Be careful when you're tossing them together though, because the breading on this chicken isn't very thick, and it's gonna rip if you're too aggressive with it. And there you have it, a sweet and sour chicken stir fry that you and your diners are going to enjoy again and again.